Okay, we are back with some quick math. This is grade 10. This is Euclidean geometry. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with anyone that is in grade 10 doing math. Okay, so let's have a look at some of this quickly. They give us this quadrilateral. They don't tell us what kind of quadrilateral it is, but solely that it is a quadrilateral. Okay, so you can't make any assumptions, but the only thing that you at present know is that it is a quadrilateral. They tell you OA, so that's this one, is equal to OC, great. They tell us that BO is equal to OD. Okay, so they give us all of that information. Let's just make some notes on the picture for us. So those are equal to each other and these are equal to each other. Okay, then the first part of the question over here asks us to prove congruency. So that symbol over there, that three horizontal lines, that's congruency. Congruency tells us that everything is the same. So all angles are the same, as well as all lengths are in the one correspond or is equal to all lengths in the other one. Okay. So the triangles that we need to prove is AOD. So let's go see where's AOD. AOD, that's this one. So you want to prove that this triangle on your left hand side is congruent to COB. COB is this one. Okay. So these two triangles that I've colored in for us, we need to prove their congruency. Now let's just talk about something quickly. So we have triangle AOD is congruent to triangle COB. The congruency tells us, or rather the order of the letters tells us certain things, okay? So it's going to tell me that angle A and angle C are equal. It will tell me that O and O are equal. It will tell me that D and B are equal. So if we can prove congruency, which we haven't done yet, but if we can prove congruency, those are the things that will be equal. So because we know that, it will give us an idea that we want this one and this one, because that's A and C in our respective triangles, to be equal to each other. We would want O and O, so O and O in our respective triangles to equal to each other, and similarly we would want D and B in our respective triangles equal to each other. Okay, the order of the letters also tell us this, right? That AO and CO would then be equal to each other. So first and first, okay? So these would be equal to these. First and second rather equals to first and second. So let's see where's that on my picture. AO and OC. In fact, that was given to us, right? The order of the letter would also tell us that OD and OB would be equal to each other. OD, OB, okay, that was also given information, right? The order of the letters will also tell us, so let's put that back, that first and last A and D and C and B would also be equal to each other. A and D, sorry, and C and B, that would be equal to each other. So because of congruency, you should know all of those things, okay? Because of congruency, or rather if you can prove your congruency, you would know which angles are equal to each other and which lengths are equal to each other. Okay, but we haven't proven congruency just yet. Okay, so let's get into proving the congruency. So they told us that AO is equal to OC. Okay, that was given to us in the question. They also told us that DO is equal to OB, also given information. So there you have two sides. So now if we think about congruency, there's different methods when we're dealing with triangles for congruency. And the first one is side, side, side. The second one is side, angle, side. Third one is angle, angle, side. And last one, right angle, hypotenuse, side. Okay, so we are given two sides. So I'm most likely going to use this one or this one because I've already got two sides. Okay. Do I have the third side? Is it possible for me to find out that this side is equal to that side? There's no information that I have that will help me with that, so I can't use side, side, side. Is it maybe possible for me to find an angle that is inscribed in between the two sides that I have? So the angle that I'm going to be looking for would then be this angle over here, O2, and O4. Is it possible for me to prove that O2 and O4 are equal? Yes, it is, right? So we'll go with vertically opposite. So we can say that O2 is equal to O4. Our reason for that is vertically opposite. Vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, so we have a side, we have another side, and we have an angle that's inscribed between those two sides. So because of that, we are going to say therefore, right? So therefore, triangle AOB, triangle AOD, sorry, AOD is congruent three vertical lines to triangle COB. How did we prove congruency? We said side, angle, side. All right, so that's the first part of our question. The next video will deal with B.